Good morning. Today is 8:15 a.m. on West Coast, and it's 10 a.m. on the East Coast. 69 on California. Guys, how you doing today? The topic is going to be topic for today is why. Today I went to Facebook. What's up, SEC Radio? I went to Facebook and people is like pointing pictures each other and telling them do this, do that. Tell your friend I don't like them. Tell your friend like this, them. You know, it's like I'm getting tired of it. It's like it's all over. It's going all over social media. I'm telling you, if your friends tell you to be to post something and tell the other person to do it, don't do that. Let's forget it. Don't ever do that. Don't ever post anything. Don't ever do anything. I learned it hard way, long time ago. Not worth it. That's why sometimes that's why I don't want to Facebook all the time. That's why I don't want to Twitter or Instagram. It's the same old crap. Or even TikTok. I wish we, I wish we used to go back in the olden days when you go to. Oh yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm talking. It's a topic all about people crying. You know. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, the olden days I'm talking. Yeah, when when that was very strict. When you say anything like Facebook, they block you for good. We need to go back to the olden days. You know, that's what we need. Yep, it's like if you see anyone on a video or anything saying like, "Oh, I'm going to kill myself" or things like that, then you say something. Don't ignore it. You know. Let me change them. Let me change everything. Let me put this way. Okay. Good morning, Tim. What's up? Today, one of my friends from Facebook was telling me a guy was calling for help on the video on Facebook. He thought he was joking around, and I told my friend, "What does he say exactly?" "Oh, I'm dispersed. I'm going to um, I want to end my war this. I want to go and jump over the bridge, things like that." And the people think he was joking. I told my friend, if anyone's saying that, I would jump off a lake or go on. I want to end the war. They're calling for help, for suicide. Never know that. Never. Too bad I wasn't in Facebook, and I I could help him. You know, if anyone calling for help, don't take any place, don't ignore it. It's calling for help. I know that's never a joke. No, no, no. I know. Yeah, I'm telling you that. If somebody says something, anything, death or anything, either you either you call for help or be with him. Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. Oh, luckily I never been there before. When people say that, when I watched that video, well, my friend sent me, and I saw the video. It was like, oh my god! I promised my friend, I want. I promised my friend, I'm not going to see the. I'm not going to show you the video, you guys. I'm not. He took it down. I deleted the video. If anyone wants the video, I'm gonna give it to them. I'm not because I promised him, and it's deleted anyhow. And I was kind of shocked. First clue when anybody said I don't want to be here, you call somebody by the way. That's the first clue. They're calling for help. I I seen louder when I go to YouTube. They have one auditor. Like I see people calling for help in YouTube. Like YouTubers calling for help, and I see people like joking around on that joke. Making like they're making like fun. I went to one channel and the guy was making a joke. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself, and it's all the guy. It's not fucking funny, bro. You know, I fucking reported to YouTube, and YouTube took him down. You don't make a joke like that. You know, yeah, you don't make a joke to get people in. It's not even funny. You don't know who's watching or not. That's what it gets me. It's the social media's ownership don't even care what's going on. Yes, I know. Don't even care. You know, you got people watching, and you don't know you don't know what interest they have. They could be suicide, or they could be people like mental depression watching us. Good morning, artists. You don't need to say that, or you don't need to do it like that to anybody because everybody's watching your channel, and that thing is okay. You know, sometimes I'm scared of death. Sometimes I'm afraid to be death. You know, fuck me. But few days after that, I forgot about it. It's normal. You know, it's it's very normal. That's why you gotta be very careful what you say in social media, includes YouTube. I gotta be careful too what I say. Sometimes when I say something, I don't even think about it. I have to learn too. I gotta be careful what I say. Good morning, hey, honey. Good morning, Dollars. Yeah, I know you, but me gets me angry. I have a anger management. I gotta work on the anger. You know, that's why we have to work each other as a family. Oh yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm talking all about a topic, hey, honey. All about people calling for help and people don't even listen. You know, that's one topic for today because everybody's asking me for a topic, and I start I'm sticking on a topic. You know, people don't. Good morning, LBA. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. If anyone have a problem, I'm talking anyone in the social media. I mean, people on the not the chat. People who listening, come up or we try to help. You know, I try to help. You know, I like to help people. You know, hey SCT, I need your help. I'm I'm running out of words to say. Oh, last night I went to Alo's panel for the first time last night. Cynthia was there. Colin Rini was there. Cynthia, me, Chavamangas. I know Lois wasn't there, but he was sleeping. He's tired. I don't blame him. His job is very stressful. He had family, and job is very stressful for him. And Tim Dollar is a good friend of mine, helping me a lot. In my good friend Tim helped me. Oh come on, Tim. Everybody likes you. Oh, I know that. Yeah, I
Hold on
know.
1 second, guys. I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. I'm out and about, but I'll pop on.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I forgot you working today. I thought I thought it was your father today. Oh, not in here. No, 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 no. Oh yeah, I was telling you if you come on this Saturday. I was telling you if you come and decide that you fix my computer, that's I was going to tell you. Yeah. Oh, that's the worst place to have sunburn in your ass, especially if you have a car that's black. Ooh, that's the two thing, two bad things. It's not good to have sunburn. It's between your legs, under your legs, and your butt. That's the worst three things to have sunburn. Oh yeah. Oh, not pleasure, especially sunburn in the ass. Oh man. Oh, that sounds funny. Do you ever sunburn before on your butt nose before? Hmm? Especially if you're freaking hairy, it hurts. Next time, if you have a sunburn on your butt, I'll make fun of you, Lotus.
What's up? What's up? I ain't gonna be able to read any of the chats though right now,
Oh
and
no,
it might be a little noisy, so I apologize. Uh,
you know
yeah,
the
dude.
one.
I'll tell you what, man. I think that's a great conversation that
Mhm.
people people are always out there thinking that the a permanent decision for a temporary problem is the only way to go, and it's never a joke when somebody is saying that shit. No matter if they're gonna do it or not, that is them reaching out for help. Period. Like you were saying, like
Mhm.
whether they're going to follow through with that or not, that is a person yelling for help. Even if they're yelling for attention, and it would suck that they sometimes you get the the what is it, the little boy that cried wolf,
I was
but
wonder for one
un,
second.
what's
I
up?
was asking me how you getting sunburn on your butt. If you sit on a black chair for a long time with 100 degrees, that's gonna get sunburn on your butt when it's down, when it's hot. When it's really hot, like if you have a black chair, always have a cushion. If you don't, you get sunburn in your butt very quickly. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, especially leather, black leather. Okay, go on.
No, you're good. When no matter what, even if it's attention that somebody is seeking for that, which I was saying is unfortunate that people do that. They still, it's you shouldn't shun them out just because. Oh my
Exactly.
God, they said it again. Like here they go again. They're about to, whatever. It just every person that says that, man, they need help, dude.
Oh
And
yes,
it needs to be taken seriously every
that's
fucking
what a lot of
time.
people get sued. Lot of that's what a lot of younger YouTubers comes up and talking like, "Oh, I'm doing it." People think it's they're joking, and they find out they really did it, and then when it's too late, you know.
Right, right. And then what then on you, on your soul? Like all you had to do was listen to the person,
Yeah,
telling you that they need help. So yeah, it's not. I feel like sometimes the same effort that it takes for somebody to ignore or even contradict somebody saying that, it's like, could it not be the same effort just to listen for a
yeah.
second?
Don't do it.
Maybe, yeah, maybe even if you don't listen, maybe at that point, throw, if you're going to be an asshole about it, maybe throw out the number for a suicide hotline or
Yeah,
something like that. Instead of being a jerk, why don't you throw them out a lifeline that they may not know is out there? And even if they do know, if you're going to say
very true,
something,
Lois. Very true, Lois said. I think of the best ways for helping is listening. Yep,
yeah, absolutely. Yep.
150% right. Yep. Let
Yep.
them talk, then after that, you answer questions.
I agree. It's I think that that's where we're going, or why it's going so poorly is because people have stopped listening. um, it's the differences thing again. You know, it comes back down to people just don't want to accept the differences of other people, and they may not understand why this person feels like that's the way that they want to go, and they don't want to listen. It's like, who cares if you can't understand it? Maybe try, you know, and even if not, man, pretend. You know, try. People are reaching out and they need help, and it's getting shut off because they're different from
They
me.
used
Their
to have
views are
hotlines
different. Fuck them.
advertisements on TV last 5 years. Now you don't see anymore on TV. They used to have hotlines on TV once
Oh
in
yeah,
a
all the
while.
time. Yeah, I don't watch TV though, so they don't do that anymore. Because yeah, that was a lot. I mean, not a lot, but enough to where
Mhm.
if somebody needed help, you'd know about that. At least in my area, I agree. I've seen those. So they've stopped airing that type of commercial advertisement, I'd say.
Yeah.
That's sad, dude. Why? It's because it's better to thin out the numbers that way. I don't know how conspiracy people want to take that or whatever, but it's a good way to control us and make the profit, keep people separated, divided, and it, unite. Unity is the enemy's worst nightmare. Like if we came together and actually listened, opened our heart and minds to people, we would get a lot further in this world and life, and that's why they continue to keep us separate from the lack of knowledge like that right there. There's the lack of an avenue, lack of knowledge that there's people, there's ways to go and talk to. They stop that because they want you to think that you're alone. They want us all to think that we're alone and that there's nothing that we can do. Fuck that, man. We are together. We the fucking people, man. We all of us in this world, dude. Like we can do this together. It
Oh
just
my God.
you just
Oh,
gotta open up.
hold on for 1 second. Tim Dollar is saying, damn, there were 5 taco truck stands last night in LA. Damn, Tim, Lois said. Lois, Tim said, and they hit up a gym from up the street where Tim Dollar lives. New big pass makes under $900. Theft and man arrest crime. Lois continues saying, stealing from a taco stand and get slapped on the wrist.
So, were you saying that the owner, the taco stands got robbed, basically? Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
yes.
again, that's a small business. Like I'm sure that they're a family-owned business. Who knows how long it took for them to get into that?
Yeah.
I know that opening up my pest control company was very difficult, and I know that when I was looking into the process of opening up my own food truck, that was a little bit, well, they were similar because chemical
Hey,
storage and
Brian.
all that stuff was rough. What's up?
Well, I was hey, Brian. What's up? Hi,
Oh, I
Brian.
gotcha. Yeah, the chemical storage for pest control and all that. Like, there's a lot that goes into it. Same with the sanitary things and like your gray water tank, all this preparation kitchen, everything for food trucks. So it's a lot of loopholes and things, but uh yeah, it's just it's difficult, man. And do people have any concern on how hard and how much money, how much time it took for them people to get that shit fucking up and going? No, they just want to get their little come up, man. And there's division right there, hopefully that community can come together and find out who these dirtbag pieces of shit are and get them, dude, for sure. Man, I'm sorry. I have to drop off for just a minute, man. I'm out and about, like I said. Let me do this, but I will like 15, 20 minutes maybe
Okay.
if you're still up and going.
Okay.
All right, everybody. I'm sorry I can't see the chat. I'll try and pop on. I'll keep on the chat though, actually, if I can. So
Okay.
I'll try to keep up. All right, love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later.
Oh. Oh, he's coming back. See, he's coming back. Yep, I agree with you, Tim. I agree. I agree with you 100%. Yep, yep. They could steal, Tim. They could steal any. They could steal any place if they wanted to, besides a taco, a taco truck. They could go. They could go in the gas station to steal. I don't know. I think what you're saying, Tim. I think it's all planned out. Yep, yep, 100%. Yep. It's Thursday. Yes. Oh, I'm doing good today. Working tonight. It's quiet here a little bit. I think the YouTube is quiet. Yep. No. I would. I will talk to you later for that. I want everybody to be surprised. The questions they have to wait till Saturday. I will. I would. I will call you. If I say it, then we know what the question is going to be. I want to be a surprise. Hey, honey, where are you? Secretary, my my secretary, AST, we're there. She's my head secretary. And Tats is my chauffeur driver, you know? And he cleaned their bathrooms too, you know? He's my janitor, Tats. And Lawless is my my pet lizard. I'm gonna take Lola for a walk. And Ada is my dog too. You know, both of them. I'm gonna put both of them on a leash. I'm gonna take them on both of them on a walk. You know. Come on, Louis. Come on, boy. Come on, Alo. Come on, boy. Nice, Alo. Yeah, Alo. Nice little Alo. Yeah, Alo. Nice. Oh, Alo, my buddy. Yeah, President Greg. President Alo. Where's the old man at? Tat, I mean, let's see. Where's the old man Tat sleeping? I'm here. Hey, Tim, I subbed his channel already. That's now. I like his channel. I sub. I'm gonna check him out later on. 4 a.m. Hey, 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 SCT, if I see Lois, I'm gonna put Lois on a leash. I'm gonna say, come on, Lois, come on, boy. Come on, Lois. And Ado and Lois become a dog. Both of them, you know? Alo is gonna be my dog. Hey, honey, it's gonna be my secretary. Lois is going to be my chauffeur driver. Good morning, Black Nature Friendly Father. How you doing this morning? And how is Coco doing? Very funny, Lois. How? Oh, that's good. Oh, I always do. I always do, Lois. We go way back, man. Back in the, I know him for 3 months too. Yep. Me and Black Nation for the Father and Alo, we go way back. I know him for since day one. I'm not quiet. Maybe you quiet. Maybe you deaf, Lawless, probably. I don't know. Oh, I'm talking. I am talking. Last night, Alo was live. Last night. I'm surprised Lois didn't even come up and say hi to Alo. I did. Now, STC, want me to tell your wife and you two, Lawless? Hmm? I have both of the channel. And you too, Lois, and since I got a text message too. I would text you 24/7, both of you. And I would do it. Mrs. Mrs. SCT, your husband's being mean to me, if you hear me that. Huh. You mean it? Or you just saying that because of your wife? Or both? What's so funny too, Lawless? Want me to tell your wife too, Lawless? And want me to tell your wife you be a naughty guy? And you are dancing too? He's being mean to me, STC. Yeah, being mean to me. Yes, I am. I'm a big snitch. Everybody knows that I am. Okay, you better not. I know. Yeah, damn right, Tim daughter. Damn right. You guys should never bring your wife in Facebook, especially with me. Now I got both of you one on my hand now. When Gregorus is coming after STC Media and Lawless, the World TV. You see your husband call me a snitch. Mm. Okay. If you come Saturday, this Saturday, I'll forgive you. Oh, it's just he's crying, huh? Oh. Well, where were you last night? Ada went live last night. Hmm? I was there last night. No, I mean, Ada live. I said, put my boy. You missed a good live yesterday. Me, Cynthia came on, Colin Weenie, Tom Guess, and me. Yep. You see, I'm back. And this time, I'm back for good. The Ogweg is back. Oh, sister, come snitch. Oh. Oh. Too bad Tash wasn't here. Snitch, huh? Yes, yes, you did. Mm-hmm. 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 I have it. SCC Media. Don't let them be exposed to your channel. I will be exposed in there. It's not. It's not on the YouTube. It's on the StreamYard. Hello, Moto. Hello, Moto. Hello, CTS. Oh, that's a cell phone. That's what I do. When it starts ringing, it's a hello, Moto. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. STC is scared of his wife. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. SAT is scared of his wife. His wife kicks his ass. She cried like a little baby. Twinkle, twinkle, little to see. Crying, crying like a baby. It's the phone. Dum dum. You know what the phone is? Dollars? They're calling. Ring, ring, ring. Hey, Ecstasy, what's up?
Nothing. I don't see that comment. You're tripping, dude. I looked back on
No,
there. Yeah, I didn't see it.
no, no,
Yeah.
it's there.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Nope. That's what I said.
Mm.
Nope. That didn't happen. Where's it at?
You have came all the way, ain't it? She did come all the way, you know?
No.
I'm a snitch.
No. See, you called yourself a snitch.
No, I'm the biggest snitch ever.
Those are some good sound bites. Take those ones, guys.
Does your friends know you? Does your two friends coming in the interview know you scared of your wife?
You know what? Any man, any real man that's married would be
Yeah, you see.
would fear their wife if they're smart.
Okay, I find it. It's on the lowest. It says, don't tell her. Then, snitch, snitch. What happened, Gregory? I'm here. And Lois give angry faces. Then you call me snitch. Then Lois said, don't tell her, snitch. Don't let me saw this and put it on your live. That'd be so funny. That's fucked up, isn't it?
What? No,
Put it in my community page.
go to Jungle Station. Or I mean Jungle Man. What?
Put it on. I'll make a short video on it.
What?
On a snitch there. Community snitch. And say,
Uh-huh.
wife, put together a little video. And
But it didn't happen. It didn't happen.
It did.
No. Where is it at? I'm looking in the comments. I don't see it.
It's on the StreamYard comments.
What's up?
It's on the StreamYard comments.
I'm on. What do you mean? Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
I'm going to take a picture and show you. Yes.
So, well, what I was asking though, everybody was questions that they'd want to hear. Doesn't mean that they were going to be questions that they would hear. I was just wanting to hear some suggestions of questions. You know, what would be an interesting question? Which really, if you wanted, you can kind of, if anybody had some ideas of questions, we can pick those ideas and we can write down like, hey, here's a question specifically from Lawless since he popped up. Lawless wanted to know this, and like we can pick a few questions from the crowd and then have our own agenda. That way, maybe some of the people got a voice too. They can, hear their questions.
Yeah.
Dude, what's up, man? What's up, Lawless?
See, there he goes with the question. What's up? What's going on, STC? Nothing much, man. I popped up on to say hello to everybody. And I'm over here working. You see me over here swinging around because I already walked into a spider web, so I don't know what's going on. But nah,
I hate that shit.
yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna try to do this for a little bit until my phone gets too hot, and then I'm gonna actually like say, okay, guys, I'm gonna really get to work. But as you see, it's hot out here. It's starting to get hot. The sun's up, it's bright.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm gonna take you guys with me back here, and hopefully I don't walk into too much more spider webs, man. But yeah,
dude, that shit looks like it's you look like the ant under the magnifying glass, dude, right now. In the sun with the magnifying glass. That's what that shit. Oh damn. Okay.
I can't go back there. Are you serious?
Oh yeah,
I
you
can't get
can.
that way.
Gone in there. I had look. Is there Centricon stations around for termites? I had to walk right through that shit.
Are you a
Get
man
that
or a
way.
woman?
Oh, that sucks.
Uh,
You got so many.
I'm a man. Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah,
Oh
come
yeah,
on.
that's fun.
Woo.
How many spider webs was in there?
Oh, I had stuff fall off my head and everything, man. Oh my god. All
Damn.
right. Sheesh. Are you kidding me? That's why I got to bring my ladder through all that too. That's a shame. But
This is why you get paid the big bucks, dude.
there has to be another way. Let me see if there's another way. Man, man, oh man. Something else. I'm gonna have to throw my ladder over a fence or something. Oh,
Where is this?
this is.
What is this? Where are you? What are you
I'm in.
doing right now? Is what I mean, I guess.
There you go. See, this is an easier way. I'm gonna do it this way. Forget that. Riverside. I'm in Riverside right now. I'm at someone's place. I'm about to get started in installing the system for them. Satellite system. So
Nice.
I'm over here. Yeah. So right now,
What is a Sally system?
satellite. Sorry, DirecTV.
Got it. Yeah, oh, yeah, okay. I
There
was
you
just,
go.
for people not in the industry, maybe, like myself.
No,
Ah,
he works for
I
T-Mobile.
Yeah, I gotcha.
T-Mobile.
I've
There you
laid
go.
down
There you go.
fiber optic cables in the ground
Oh,
for
nice.
Charter. Yeah, I've been around.
Oh,
I've done
Oh,
so many small jobs. Like I've worked there for months, long enough to know the whole process, and then move on. And I've done that for so many things in my life, just because, man, I'm a nomad, dude. I move around. I
that's
can't. I
good.
can't be
oh,
contained.
okay. Well, that's good too, though, isn't it? I mean, you always keep yourself busy,
Yeah.
right?
Well, that.
So,
I mean, it was kind of not by choice per se. My, childhood, all the
oh well, I hear you.
moving around, homelessness. Yeah, I
Yeah.
did so many schools, and I think altogether I've been to 23 different schools in my life, something like
Mm.
that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, quite a few. It's
That.
hard to it's hard to learn a curriculum when all these schools are different than the other. You like some books in school districts will have legitimate uh, uh, conflicting facts. It's like, how in the hell does this book say different than that? And am I expected to know what the hell they're talking about? Like, which one do I need to know for real?
Yeah. No, I hear you. Dang, man, that's crazy, man. All them schools. That's a lot of schools right there. Oh my goodness
Yes,
gracious.
sir.
Dang. I can't even imagine. Wait, let me
Yeah.
see. Tim said, "How long have you been doing this? What got you started in this? What do you hope to accomplish from this? What kind of sports program do you have?" These are my Those are my suggestions. Damn, those are great suggestions right there,
Yeah,
Tim.
yeah,
Oh, for the questions.
Damn. Yeah.
I'm gonna send you the text and a picture of it.
Yeah, you should write a couple of those questions down, maybe there, Greg, and see if we're gonna
I
pull
am.
from that.
I
Oh, okay, because those are some
save
good
it.
ones.
Yeah, I sent it in my picture right now.
Sean
Good
Little's
questions, Tim.
all the saddle lingo either. Satellite. I apologize, guys. I'm all saying all fast. And see, and like I can even start to answer those questions right now with Tim. Like as far as my because I'm not gonna be staying in this. Well, hopefully not for too much longer, man. I want to move on. But when I first got into it, I've been doing this for 15 years. So when I got started in this by, I was very interested in telecommunications, and I actually wanted to be in a cable guy. But then my homeboy, he worked for a satellite company, so he got me into a satellite company, and I started installing dishes for Dish Network, and then moved into DirecTV. And so I
Why?
wanted to accomplish. Ultimately, I wanted to
Whoa.
accomplish being a trainer. I wanted to be a trainer in DirecTV and
Why
train
you
people
moved
how
from
to do
this
stuff.
to that?
Oh, that's another story in itself. But
Okay.
anyways, though, yeah. So I wanted to be a trainer in DirecTV and accomplish things, but it went to a different way. We started going a different route actually, and then DirecTV got sold to AT&T and all that kind of great stuff. So I don't have that much support system in that program anymore. We used to have a big old support system, and now it went away. So it's unfortunate. But yeah, those are great questions right there, Tim. I appreciate the suggestions, man. That's great. What about you, STC? Huh? You up to what you doing right now?
Out and about.
Out and about.
shopping. I'm getting some things from my mom for her recovery and the surgery is what
Oh,
I'm doing
blessings
right
to your
now.
mother. How's she
Yeah,
doing?
but she's now, dude, she's doing better than I want her to be doing, as in like she won't sit down and rest from this morning, like last since she's woke up. She's been trying
Oh,
to get up and run around,
oh,
and she's like, no, you
got
need to
you.
sleep, like straight up sleep for 3 days,
Gotta
you
get some
know?
more rest. I got you. I understand.
But the things that I am trying to do in my future, if you're asking that as well, is I really do want to try and set up some kind of multi-state resource for people to help get their story, maybe even have links to law enforcement. So if there's something going on, like people assaulting people with drugs and sexually and stuff, and they aren't getting the help that they need to get locally, I would love to have some connections to people, law enforcement that has
Oh,
jurisdiction through borders, different states, multiple. And I mean, I am reaching out to police in trying to figure out how to do that, because there's people that are reaching out to me, like I've said, from different states. It's like, I don't know how to help.
damn.
How do I help you guys? So I think I told my
Yeah.
wife, I was like, I think the thing that's going to happen is I'm going to end up creating some kind of a inner, or like a
Statewide,
some
though, I see.
task force of some sort, multi-state task force that can help people in these situations. You know what I mean?
All you
So
need is
that,
just, support and funding for something like that. And as long as you have support, you'll have the funding for it. So you get the
uh,
ideas going, structured. That sounds great right there.
cool. I think that it's coming about in that way all by itself. There's no other directions for me to go other than that, from how people are asking and talking to me. So it's like there's no other
Nice.
avenue. You know.
Nice.
Which I
Nice.
think is going to be nice, though, because that kind of fits right into the tiny home life that we want to go doing, rolling around in different states and stuff like that. If we could do that, then we can actually be involved as that happens, rolling around. Plus, I'd love to do, like I was saying before, instead of a food truck, do a food cart and do some donations. Set up some events maybe, and proceeds and all that go to some kiddos or some women in need or something like that.
Nice.
Got
Nice.
a lot of ideas, man, that behind the scenes, because of my legal stuff that's happening, I figured, what can I do? I'm not trying to bring up more cases. I'm not trying to possibly get arrested by meeting some adult trying to meet a kid. I'm just I'm focusing on keeping my ass out of jail, but I also want to figure out how can I prepare for the future of what I'm wanting to do on top of that, because I'm not lazy in this way. I need to get it going. I need to make sure that
Yeah.
I'm learning, that I'm creating relationships with people, everything, man. So just saying, behind the scenes, trust me, I am still very hard at work on this shit.
That's right. That's right. Heard that. What about you, Gregors?
Yeah. What about you, man?
Um,
Let's put the spotlight on you. Put you on the spotlight, huh?
oh
I'm
no,
gonna mute it while I'm listening for a minute, just because the truck's loud.
Sure.
the reason why I was calling you today is it becoming
Hold on. You could.
text or not. That's why
You were what?
I was calling you to see if you're coming Saturday. We're still
To
on.
not today. Sorry.
No,
Yeah, I mean stuff came up, and the other day it was supposed to be yesterday, and stuff came up.
no, I'm
Unfortunately, so
talking.
Yeah, no, he was saying for Saturday
Yeah,
we got that
yeah.
interview. Yeah, Swift Homicide and Young Rapper D.
No, not that too. He was coming Saturday to fix my computer.
Oh, you're gonna come fix?
Because
Oh, you didn't go and fix his computer, man? What the hell?
Yeah,
no,
no,
right?
you remember last week was coming and you got sick, Notice?
I forgot. Well, that's what it was.
Yeah,
I was supposed
see,
to,
that's
he was
what
gonna
happens.
move his computer. That's why I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
I was gonna come over there to help him move his computer to the other side. That's right. So
Yeah.
I got. I still got to tell you exactly what time Saturday, but I got to plan it out. All right, Gregors.
Okay. That's why I was
all right.
calling you about it. Okay.
Yeah,
Text
yeah, I
me.
know.
Okay.
So you got you got a busy day Saturday then.
Pretty much, right? I gotta figure it out.
That was not his fault when he got sick last Saturday.
I was
happened,
damn it.
You know.
Why'd you say? I was gonna say that he needs to blame himself for getting sick, you know, because it's totally his
There you
fault.
go.
He should have
There
just
you
put
go.
it off
No, it's not his
until
fault.
next
No,
week. Why
don't
couldn't you
blame
just get
Yep.
or got? You should have got sick next week, dude.
Yep,
Don't
exactly,
blame
right?
him. Stomach is
He
very
knows.
different. The stomach and the colon. Don't blame him.
Yeah.
It happens to me. You know.
No, I don't know.
Here, I'm gonna.
When
I
my
gotta
body
get this
when
together.
my
I'm gonna
body
get
gets
this
sick, I just it's like Dennis on It's Always Sunny. I just simply tell my body, I just say, "Sickness, be
You are
gone,"
young.
and that's
We
it.
are old.
I'm not. What? Fuck you. You're old. You old ass dude. I'm so young. Like, dude,
I told you you're
I'm
young.
a
We are
puppy
old
off the
men that
porch.
are old.
I'm barely a puppy off the porch, dude. Don't
Listen
you dare.
before you say something. I said we are getting old. Our stomach's different.
You're old.
Both of us getting old. Me and Leonard.
You're old. You're old. You're old. I'm not old. You're old.
Well, look at baby. Oh my God.
Yeah, exactly. See, I'm young. I'm not old. I'm a baby. There you go.
I
You
didn't
just
say
said
you
it.
was old. Listen. Before
No,
say
I don't
something.
want to listen. You're saying the word old. Ageism. Ageism.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I give up.
jeez.
Forget it.
Okay, good. I win. There it is. Uh-huh. I'm a wiener.
I know you like tats. And I'm gonna call you.
Where is he? He hasn't texted me at all today.
It's lunchtime.
I know. I'm surprised. Well, it's still pretty early, but I'm surprised you're not up already.
Right.
We
Well,
always have
like I was saying, he
time.
probably like 4 a.m.
Noon day.
There we go. Finally, Gregor's took me off the big screen.
Oh, you didn't like me in the show?
I know he doesn't.
No.
I know.
While you're working, you're trying
While
to
I'm
get this
working,
shit.
everybody's watching me work.
I like it, dude. Seeing you sweat.
Yeah, me too. You see, I got 12 people now. I have 8 now.
You have?
8.
Well, it's it is because you put Lawless up on the screen. That's why.
No, I had 12 people with big screen on. Home screen.
Everybody's like,
people
I need to leave. That's not. I'm just kidding.
Man.
Of course, I'm kidding. I really am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody goes away.
May laugh like a hinging.
I was Greg, that was so fucking mean, Greg. Oh shit! It took a second for me to even I
Right,
it was like, was that Gregory laughing or was he being an asshole? That was great.
Both.
Oh man! Yay!
Yeah.
Only Gregors make people laugh. Only Gregors,
Only. Okay, only. I remember that. Only. Only Gregors make the dogs howl.
Hey, last night Ada was live on StreamYard last night.
You don't say. See, I told you I didn't hear you earlier. See? No, I know. I heard you. He was on live.
Dude, I meant to put I can't hear him either, or I can't hear him, and I put you can't hear him, and I was like, fuck, I didn't want that to sound like a question. I wanted to be very fast at confirming with you. I had food in my hand and I was typing with my left hand. So yeah, but I was, dude, that was hilarious. My wife was laughing too. She thought that was funny as hell. Can't hear you, Greg. What happened? Check your mute button. I think you muted yourself.
Nope.
How long were you on, Gregors? You didn't have work last night, huh? I remember when I was getting off, I seen that.
I was going to bed. by 9:30,
Yeah,
I see Alo talking.
and that's
I
why you
said,
stopped
well,
yours, or what?
I said, well, let me go. And I was the first
Oh,
one.
see, no wonder. See, I thought you were gonna have a panel like all night, but you decided to go ahead and drop yours and go to Alos. That's pretty nice. How long
Yeah,
were you on Alos?
half an hour. Yeah, Cynthia
Oh,
came
just a
in.
half an hour.
Yeah, Cynthia came in.
Half an hour?
Yolanda
Half an
came
hour?
in. Yeah, Yolanda came in. So,
Oh man, that's cool. So it was
You
fun.
know, dude, last night though, man, I mean, it was a pretty good panel on his for a minute. Those two artists fucking popped up on the panel and said
Oh
what's up.
really? I
Yeah,
missed it.
they came up and Young D
There he
was like, "We
goes.
gonna get this." Young D said, "We gonna turn this podcast up," is what he called it, the podcast. But yeah, dude, I
Sick.
think that they're gonna probably tell some people we need to get there's a man. We need to get a poster made so that we can pass that around to everybody, please, and post that on a community post so we
Wait,
can
a
get
poster. Wait. I'm just catching up. What's going
a
on?
poster for the interview for Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday at 6 p.m., which it was 6 p.m. their town
Well,
time.
what you need to do, sir,
Mm.
is text
Uh-huh.
me what their logos and shit like that look like.
Yeah, I can do that. Well, this is one that I got right now that's up. That's their To the Face song that they did together.
Do what now?
But that
I lost you for a second.
the logo
Yeah.
that I have on my picture right now is one of theirs that they did together,
But-
Swift Homicide and
Well,
Young
then
Dude.
send that to me, sweet tits.
Oh, I will then. Nipple.
In a world where we speak
I
it
don't
into
even know.
existence.
Send me
Welcome into existence. Where is that? And he blesses us with
little
Hey,
drippy
where
honey
were you
nipples.
last night?
Yeah, hey, you know what? That did happen, dude. We totally was like, "Where is he at?" And then he fucking straight poofed up, dude.
I do that all the time. I know when people are talking about me.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yep. I told you I live in your vents.
I know. Well, I'm not even at home though. You
Yeah, I
got cameras attached to my phone or something, don't you?
know you're not home.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, right. You creepy fuck.
You don't have to tell me
Yes.
that.
He called me a snitch. That's
You got prove it. Prove
I
it.
spent-
Why
I
are you
spent-
snitching? Look at you
I-
doing right now. You snitch.
I spent all night counting Gregory's respirations.
Oh, did you? Yeah. And how
No,
many?
yeah.
How many seconds in between?
Yep, I spent
You-
all night counting his breaths, and I arrived to a conclusion.
And what was that?
He doesn't breathe about 0.5% of the time.
Whoa, dude, Gregory, you need to get that worked on. Don't worry, he'll be there every step of the way, every single night as you
Oh,
work that out.
please.
Right, but sometimes that was because my hand was over his mouth.
That is evil. I'm sorry, I don't know why that made me laugh so much, but that was hilarious.
Greg,
Dude.
I wish you only the best, sir, and I do stand above your bed, but and watch you
Mrs.
sleep.
STC,
But,
he's me, don't get to me.
She
but
can't hear
that's
you
only
right
because
now.
you put the camera above your bed so people can see.
Right.
Oh, Mr. can hear me. What you did to her?
What did I do to who?
No, I was talking to his.
I'm not. She's not Kim in my trunk, dude. What am I? I'm not Eminem, man. She's.
By the way, that's one of my favorite Eminem songs. By the way, I
Is
love
it
that song.
Kim?
I can make you.
Yes,
I can make a song embarrass every life.
I
to
absolutely
everybody,
love that song.
But
So what do you think, man? Should I change the name of my channel or not?
Oh, no,
Yes,
I
leave
actually-
it- leave well enough
like-
alone.
My answer, I like that your suggestion. So my answer to that question was that one. I think that is the.
What, talking about tyrants?
Yeah, I think it's perfect, dude, because that's what you do. You know, it's it 100%
No.
is clear about what you do, who you are,
Right.
and that you're not the enemy.
Because
I think all the
keeping-
other ones. I think all the other ones still have a hint of. I don't know if this is a good guy or a bad guy.
Well, I love the word twaddle for one, but anyway,
I didn't like that one.
You know what?
Twaddle.
Yeah.
I don't know how
Twaddle
many people.
is Twaddle is somebody that
Tats?
lies a lot. What's that?
I know what you're doing there for tats.
What did you say, Gregory? I missed it.
I know a good name for you.
What's the good name there, Pancake Boy?
You know, it's
Tats Crybaby.
Tats
There.
the Crybaby?
Yeah.
yeah, that's very clear because you do cry a lot on your videos.
I do.
I
I
mean,
do.
you
Why don't
do.
I just call myself the Wart?
There you go, because that shit just will not come off. You got to dig
Right.
it down to the root.
Just the fucking
And
Wart.
if you get rid of it, it leaves a very deep cratered scar.
How about
So
Freedom
you'll
Steamer?
always have that.
Freedom
Tats
Steamer.
Crybaby.
No, I honestly do like the
He called him Pancake Boy.
talk about the tyrants.
You like Pancake Boy? I think that's his new channel name.
I don't care. Don't call me. I call worse than that. I don't care call me names or not. Crybaby Tats.
But listen, Gregory, I think Pancake Boy would be a great channel name.
So
As long as you at least have a pancake hanging on the wall, or you cook pancakes one
It would
time.
make
Yeah.
an easy logo. Like all
Seriously.
you have to do is put a pancake up
Oh,
there.
cool.
You know what I mean?
Oh, call
Ooh,
me
butter and
Gregory
syrup.
Snitch.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. Because pancakes are comforting.
All right, it's fine. I won't be able to see the chat.
So Gregory's very comforting,
No.
and that's what I think of Pancake Boy.
When
That's
you
right.
sound
That's
like a
rolled
woman
off
when
the
you talk.
tongue.
Oh, Gregory.
Minus
Yeah,
the
pancakes.
sausage, by the way.
I'm gonna mute it real quick.
Gregors, you tell me you don't like pancakes?
I like
Oh, come
pancakes.
on. Oh, about to say you gotta love pancakes. There's gotta be nobody. I mean, there can't be very many on
It
this
depends
planet
what kind
that
of
hate
pancake it
pancakes.
is.
It depends on what kind of pancake. I'm just talking about
Mhm.
your classic, maybe buttermilk pancakes with
No one knows
real
what I'm talking
maple syrup.
about.
I don't like the bullshit syrup. I like the real maple syrup, sir.
I like
Crepes? You like
no.
crepes?
I like
I do like crepes,
ass
but
pancakes.
you like ass pancakes.
I knew he was coming there. I
You
knew
know
he was
what?
coming there. I knew it.
When
I
you
was trying
knew
to
it
keep
always,
PG.
huh? You knew it, huh?
I was
You
trying
knew
to
it.
keep
You knew it,
PG.
huh?
when
Yeah,
I
I
when,
I like both.
Look,
I
look.
I
tried
like
to tell
both.
my wife earlier, so I had to be nice now.
There's nothing
when
wrong
I
with
was
crepe,
in
man.
Albuquerque, New Mexico, we were in a food truck
I like
at the
both.
state fair, and they had a crepe truck across from us, and they had no idea how to fuck. Some dude like opened it up, and then had them all work there, and then had no idea how to fucking make a crepe or anything. So my cousin went over there. He's a chef like a motherfucker. He went over there and taught him how to make the crepe and roll it up. And so we were getting crepes for free for a minute. It was pretty good.
Sick.
Why don't I just call my channel The Small Voice?
What? The small voice?
Sure.
Yeah, The Small Voice with Bad Breath. That's what I'll call myself.
Halitosis then. You should just call it halitosis.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Halitosis with the mostus.
There you
Oh.
go.
Oh, no.
Halitosis with the mostis.
No. Leaves a bad taste.
Hey, you know what though? Then you'd have to use the Beetlejuice logo and change that up because he's the ghostess with the mostest, remember?
I like the Rudy Tooty angle there, Tim Dollar. The Rudy Tooty, fresh and fruity.
Oh, I can't
kind of
read
guy.
any of it. Were you
Yeah.
trying to
Well,
were you
That's
trying
what
to
you get
keep
for not being within my view in your camera.
Gregory's a
Were
really
you-
fresh
Hey,
fruity.
were you trying to keep
fresh and fruity kind of guy?
Cat?
Hey,
Is
Anno.
that what you were
Tats
What?
and CDs call you
Oh.
a dog food level.
Dog food?
I
Yeah.
don't know if I word it.
Sir, I only have
Maybe.
cat food. I only have a cat. I don't have a dog
I
food
thought we
anymore.
already established that people actually survive off of dog food, you know. So,
I-
I mean,
They had to make it. They actually, from the depression, they had to make it good for human consumption because of that. For that possibility again.
I
Did you know
donated.
that?
I donated my dog's food when she passed away to the shelters.
Oh yeah, I've done. I've donated dog food a few times
Yeah.
actually. From
I
pest
see.
control
I
people's
missed
dogs and
all
pets.
of that. Someone trying to call me and I missed all that. But anyways, go on.
By the way, that is not a very common thing for a lot of people to do. I would support people to go down to their local pound or shelter, preferably a shelter, because pounds are usually kill shelters.
Yep. Yeah.
But
any
you know,
not kill shelter just ships them to a kill shelter whenever they can't do anything. Just
right.
FYI.
Yeah.
But then
That
again, when
sucks.
I adopt from kill shelters.
That's
Nice.
I usually do too. Actually,
Yeah.
Why you don't adopt me?
Well,
Yeah.
because
You're too feral.
nothing can kill you, Gregory. You're like a
you're in
cockroach.
you're in a terminal shelter.
Terminal shelter.
A terminal shelter.
Hey, are you
I don't
trying
know what
to?
that means, but that's what you're in.
Yeah. Are you trying to keep the word?
Well, either you turned into a robot or my ears just fucked out on me. I just know.
Hey, STC. I want to move in with you as a roommate.
Oh,
STC, I'm sorry, but your game of Twister is interfering with your signal.
Yeah, you sound like a robot, like cats. Yeah.
No, I cannot understand. You sound like a 1980s speak and spell.
Twinkle,
I cannot hear you.
twinkle,
Little taps. No, sir. No, sir. We cannot hear you. I did
I can't hear
understand
you.
that
You sound like
a little
robot.
bit. I don't know why I understood that, but you said, "How about now?" I think. I don't know why. I don't know how the fuck I understood that. I don't know. I don't know what a terminal shelter means. I just came up with that. I have no idea. I have no idea.
I'm very upset, you guys. Halo went live last night.
I'm
the only one came up and support Halo.
What time was that? Because I may have been asleep. I went to bed.
It was about 9:30.
9:30. I was still awake. I might have been working on something like a video or something. I
For
don't know.
Halo, I came and support my buddy.
Yeah, you were coming in broken. Yeah, yes, sir. I don't know about stupid because I couldn't hear the context of what you were saying.
Poor Halo.
Yeah, well, it happens. You know, when I first started my channel, I used to sit there. Well, even you did probably a couple times. You'd sit there and you'd have like a new video or something. Like for me, at least, I had a new video come up, and like nobody would show up for the premiere. Like I'd just sit there by myself watching my own fucking video. That was sad. That was a sad time in my life. And then I'll tell you who it was. Initially, it was Crofty that was always there by herself. Nobody else would show up. Crofty would just show up, and then it just started going. You know, getting more and more people. You know, but she was always there. Even just me and her sometimes. You know, her and I. But you know, that's how it goes. You know, sometimes. Such is the life of a lonely troll.
Yeah, Halo. There was a good live last night. At least me, Cynthia, and Kamamangas and Charlie Winnie show up. Not STC and not Cass and not Lawless.
Well, I will say this: I would have called that segment "Prattling with Pancake Boy." Why do I sound like Dr. Dave right now? Because Dr. Dave always calls people different stupid names like that, like Goat Boy, Sidewalk Boy, all those stupid things. Maybe I am Dr. Dave. Maybe I am Dr.
Yeah,
Dave.
maybe.
Have you ever thought of that?
Maybe you Dr. Ass, probably.
Maybe I'm all of them. Maybe I'm all of the trolls that I do videos about just to promote my own channels. Maybe that's Mitch. What's up, man?
Yeah, Mitch, what's up? Oh, hey, Mitch. Taz call you old.
Who the fuck is Dr. Dave? Well, if you know Sean Little, I'm not sure how familiar you are with my channel, but Dr. Dave is one of the anti-auditing channels out there. And that's what my channel does, is my channel tries to refute and rebut what they try to put out, which I believe to be misinformation. So that's what I do. And right now I'm in a hunt for a new channel name. Some people are saying keep it the same. Some people are saying maybe you should change it. And it's been my experience lately that because of my channel name, a lot of auditors are they're already paranoid as it is. And then when I come into their chats, especially if they don't know who I am, or if it's a new auditor, they don't know who I am, they automatically block me from their chats and their channels a lot of times. So I'm looking for a more auditor friendly name, but I would like to keep the abbreviation for Tats. I do like the name Tats. So even though it's like a fat guy being called Tiny, that's why they call me. I have no tats. I have no tattoos whatsoever, but I like it because that's why you call like a fat guy Tiny.
Hey, Sean,
they're not tiny.
Go to his channel. It's pretty good. Brooklyn goes there all the time. Sean. And Sean always goes with I see with Brooklyn. You know, he wants to say Sean. I see him in with Brooklyn live all the time.
You know what though? As soon as I was considering a new channel name, that guy Abe immediately chimed in and said, "What about this?" Because I think that he was afraid that I might change my channel back to Honest Abe. And I probably should. That would be funny.
You should change it back to Honest Abe.
Oh my God,
he's a cool guy.
He would freak the fuck out if I did
Dude,
that.
it would be great. Yeah, fuck him. Anyway, man.
Just change it to Honest Abe. But then what do I do with my troll logo? Because I have grown an affection for.
I actually like it too. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I don't know.
Like I have to.
Well, you could just you can use it instead of the Honest Abe that you always use. Now, since you'll be Honest Abe, you can just use the troll. Because the Honest Abe wasn't Abe kind of your tie back to Honest Abe?
Yeah, I've always liked the troll. Yeah, it is. I mean, well, you're the one that tied me to Honest Abe.
I know,
but put me in the bondage of Honest Abe. I cannot escape that anymore because
you can't. No, you really. I don't think you can. Not from me, that's for sure.
No, I will always be Abe, and you know, even I think on my tombstone when I die, it'll probably just say Abe. It won't even say my real name.
You know, obviously, when me and my wife talk about you, I refer to you as Abe. And it's
really?
we know your real name, but right. I still refer to you as Abe.
Yeah.
You'll never know.
No.
The really grammar is my wife and I. That's the really grammar. That's
thank
the really
you.
Grammar. My wife
thank you.
My wife and I. Ding back.
Oh, and my wife just confirmed that too.
Confirmed what?
That was the way I should have said it. So I apologize, guys.
Yeah. Listen to the English teacher over here.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, you know, she's gonna not be able to hear you here in a second because we're back in the truck. So how you like that?
Well, I don't know. What are you guys doing? What are you going shopping or something right now?
We're heading back home now. We had to pick up some things for Mama and
Mrs. STC, do me a favor. Dump him in a trash can.
Oh no, that's brutal, man.
Can I pick him up in a couple hours after?
She's asking if it's just to leave me there for a few hours, kind of like a daycare, or all night, so she can come back for me later after I ripen a little.
Yeah, that'll be called Andrew's Dumpy Daycare.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, make him walk home.
I like that.
Take his keys away. Make him walk home with a better foot, barefooted, with no shoes, no socks.
Are you sure you haven't been a dictator in your past life, Gregory?
I am. Yeah, I did. Yeah,
he's most definite. Yeah.
I think he was Mussolini. Actually, is what I think.
Sure. I could see that.
Or Napoleon.
Pharaoh. He was Tut. He was Tut. Or Pharaoh. Who was the Pharaoh?
Well, there's a bunch of pharaohs, but
the one that fucking enslaved all the Jews. Ramses.
That would be Ramses. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I believe
that was you.
Yeah. Yep, that was him, and then he got all demolished by the fucking Red Sea and shit. You know. I don't
See, Greg, that never pays, dude. You're slipping back to your old ways. You better stop, man. You're gonna get hit with the Red Sea again.
I never go back to my old ways. Who says I'm going back to my old ways? I'm getting worse to my old ways. The older I get, the more scared I get.
And then later on in time, he was one of those guys that was making fun of Noah when he was building the ark, and he ended up drowning, and that's how he ended up becoming a pharaoh.
Don't you like? Well, okay, I was gonna say. See, you're mixing in your story, trying to say it was him now.
It might have been. I might have been him in my past life when he was in that past life as someone else.
You don't
There
know?
you go. That's deep.
Isn't that weird? What if he was me? What if he
What
was me
dude?
at the same time in a past life?
My wife, she said maybe.
It's possible.
That's so not even fucking possible. Shut up. You're not split. You're not two different. There's no two souls in one vessel. It don't
Well,
work.
actually, sir, I was
No more bullshit. I smell it. Here it comes.
I was actually Bruce
Here
Lee
it
at one
comes.
time, and then before that,
Yeah.
I was Pocahontas.
Sure.
Yeah, what, huh?
I was
Yeah.
Pocahontas. I
Liar.
identify as Pocahontas, you
Liar.
motherfucker. And
He's getting frustrated because he's not being believed. Don't believe him, man. He's a fucking liar.
and then before that, I was a snail.
I don't know.
Peeping at
I'm
people.
sorry. There's people honking at somebody on the side of us, and I thought I'd join in the honk.
Oh, okay.
I'm honking at nobody for no reason because they were. Oh my god, they're so. Why are people so aggressive on the fucking road, man?
Because that's the most evil person you can be.
Oh,
when you're
dude.
by yourself on the road driving, that's your evil side. I've often said that. Like, you are the most evil person when you are by yourself in your vehicle. At least I am.
I'm
Because
very
people can-
tactical. I was telling my wife that, dude, that's a skill. Like you.
Is that
we'll
just
see
another
traffic.
word for road asshole?
Yeah, there it is. Did you see that lightning? Yeah, for sure. And no, I don't. I'm not aimlessly aggressive on the road. I'm tactically avoiding idiots, and I try to give people at least a car length of distance before I get in front of them as well. You know, I don't cut people off.
Right.
But
That's what you
man,
say, but you probably do. You just don't
no,
realize.
man, I hated it when I was a truck driver. So
Now let me ask you this: Are you a guy that, if you're on an interstate? Okay, this is an interesting topic. I think when you're on an interstate, are you the guy that wants to leave the large gap in between cars? Are you the guy that has to be right on top of the motherfucker in front of you?
All right, there's two things to that one. It depends on if everybody is at a good speed. I'm good with the gap, but if we're following, haven't you ever had a train of strangers of like 4 or 5 people going the same way, and you guys so happen to be traveling now with each other, going like 100 miles an hour because you feel like invincible from cops because you're a train of 4?
Well, sir, speaking as a guy who's never had a speeding ticket in my life, no, I never participated in that.
So if you sometimes going on
No, sir, I
long
cannot identify with your criminal.
I get that, but what I'm telling you is sometimes at on a long road trip. Hey, is the firehouse doing a barbecue? When you're on long road trips, you'll see people going a certain speed, and you're like, okay, I can follow them. You'll follow them, and then another person will be like, hey, I like that. I'll go behind them, and they'll get. And all of a sudden, you got a train of people. And I like to be in the middle because that way the front is seen by the cops, but the back is usually the one pulled over, right? So if you get to be one in the middle, man, you're good to go.
No, I am the gap guy. I am the annoying gap guy that people always pass and flip off. I maintain that if everybody maintained a gap, traffic would not be a fucking problem.
I agree, actually. I agree 100%
If
with that.
everybody maintained a gap, because that allows traffic to flow more naturally. Like they can get around you.
Hey guys,
people can merge.
let
All
me
of
ask
that.
you a question. Hold on. What the hell were you guys last night when Ella was live?
What the fuck, Gregory?
Greg, why are
you
obsessing over this
so
shit?
angry at me for not being there?
Because at least you should support Elo.
Gregory,
I didn't. I do support.
Apologize.
Go ahead.
Sometimes there is a life that exists outside of
I know,
YouTube.
but apologize to him. That's it.
Nope.
See, I'm
But that's not. There's nothing personal to that. I'm just saying apologizing
I know,
for being
but
busy to my wife and then my mom.
A lot of times things happen on
promise I
YouTube,
won't
and I
say.
am not there. I try to be there for every fucking waking
know.
moment
I
of
really
YouTube, but
do.
I
I know.
can't.
I'm
Yeah.
still an Alo. That's it.
I'm sorry, Alo, and I'm
Okay, I
sorry,
feel better
Master.
now. And you
I'm
too,
sorry,
STC.
Master, and I'm sorry, Alo.
And you too, STC. Follow me. I'm still an Alo. Say it.
I'm sorry, Mussolini.
No, not you. STC. I'm still an Alo.
Man, Gregory's clacking that licorice whip that he has in his
What's
back
up,
pocket.
Freedom?
Hope it tastes good.
That's called the beat me, eat me licorice whip, by the way.
Alo is my boy.
Yeah, Alo's good people for sure.
Yeah. If
100%.
if people make Alo mad, I
100%.
get mad.
Tim Dollar, I don't know what you missed because I don't know how long you've been here, sir. I don't know.
Alo is my dog. Alo is my boy. If somebody upset Alo, they upset me.
I like the name Legalize Freedom, by the way. That's a good name.
I like how Alo said, which you're not. Alo said, "My name is a loser." That's what he said at that man.
Oh,
I
really?
think he
Alo,
said
I
that
was there
yesterday
for
on the
last time,
chat.
bro.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I went to hippie studio. Yeah, yep, that's why I'm a pothead. Yep.
I've never experienced the euphoria that pot offers the general population. I've never experienced that.
Yeah, maybe one day.
No, I can't, man. I'm a teetotaler, man.
Yeah.
I don't drink. I don't smoke.
Yeah.
I don't fucking
Yeah.
do anything out of the
Yeah.
ordinary.
For now.
I just take legalized drugs
so
that
much.
the fucking government gives me all the time.
There you go.
You
Yeah,
think
there,
that-
see, there it is right there. You see those words? I like that because you know what? There are things in the works for vets and shit to get that stuff, man.
Well, it should be
Also,
actually. It
this is
should be
hey,
legalized for vets.
I agree. This is the thing, which is really fucked up though, is because I believe was it Colorado or something they did to schools and vets, all the proceeds or all the profit or whatever to the dispensaries.
man.
Yet they
What's up?
didn't offer it to vets. The money went to the VA shit, but the fucking
Right.
the product itself doesn't. I thought that's stupid.
You don't
But
realize how hard we have to work to get some of the
Mhm.
benefits
yeah,
that we have.
oh, I do.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
oh, I do.
ridiculous.
People might, I only might not. I do only because I watched my friend fucking struggle so hard for that type of
Yeah.
shit, dude. And he tells me it's really fucked up, man. Like I don't
Yeah.
understand how you don't. You guys should, no joke, y'all should have more avenues than us because I do believe that you've sacrificed more than the general person, you know, for the most
Let
part.
me ask you this. Let me ask you this, and I'll put this out to the chat and everybody. Okay. So I don't know that people always know this, but veterans and people who serve in the military make up only 1% of the population. I don't know if you know that, but that's true. And what do you think about it being an attractant for people
Hold on,
that
do you mean
don't
is that completely of the world or is that just of our country?
of our country?
Okay, the
So
1%. Gotcha.
So right. So I am the 1%.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the question I have, and I've always thought this, and I don't know if this is self-serving or not, and it kind of is in a way. But I think if you serve your country in any capacity, whether it be in wartime or peacetime, you should not have to pay taxes. And I think the reason, and it's only 1% of the population for one, and for two, we did pay our taxes. We paid our
Sure.
taxes by putting our lives on the line in no matter
Yeah.
what capacity it was.
I would and look if somebody didn't go see action, you know, that was because it didn't happen. If it
Right.
did happen, they would have they would have had to go.
Correct.
Period.
Correct. So
So
I don't think you
I agree.
differentiate between. I don't think you differentiate between the two.
You're
I
all
think
ready
that-
to go.
Right. You're
You
always
are.
ready to go. And not only that, but I mean, people do die in peacetime during training, and that training is not a joke. A lot of people die in peacetime during training exercises.
What are you
So
doing?
it gets
What is that?
serious.
Hello, Gregory.
Do you think that's
Hold on
guys
one
in chat?
second.
What do you think of that?
I'm just giving my mom her stuff and shit, so I'll be right. I'm just muting it.
Okay. All right. It's a mutiny.
How you doing over there?
What's up, man?
I don't think everything free. I would love that, but I don't think everything free. If that was the case, then we would all be flying around in private jets and Lamborghini and driving Lamborghinis and shit. You know. What's up, Wolvie?
Ain't not much, man.
Yeah, just
sit back,
talking
wait
about
for
all the free
time.
shit that I should get. No, I'm just kidding.
You ain't the only one. There's a billion other people out here trying to do the same.
You're right.
They always
Right.
want something that don't belong to them.
And at the very least, though, I think at least Purple Heart winners should get tax free because they did pay in blood their tax. In my opinion, they've given their pound of flesh to the government.
Who's that?
Wounded in WIA, Wounded in Action veterans.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
I think at the very least, if you don't want to give that tax break to veterans in general, you give that tax break at least to the wounded warriors.
in my opinion, anybody that was made to go fight or signed up to go fight
Right.
for this country shouldn't have to pay a tax for the rest of their life.
Well, that's what I was just saying. That's what I was saying.
That's just my opinion. But
even in
I'm
peacetime,
just one guy.
even if they're peacetime vets, because here's the thing, they are also putting their lives on the line every single day.
they were
because-
willing to do it.
Absolutely. There's a
So-
blank check right there.
That I get it. I get it. I don't know. See, that's why we have the word breakdown to ranks. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I think it should be ranked that way. If you're like, for an example, let's use the Vietnam War. The Vietnam War, a lot of people had to go and fight, and some they have their name on these plaques, but here's the catch. Joe Peterson, this guy that I know that he passed away last year.
Right.
He was the mayor of Wyandotte. All right. I know all his history because he's been a public servant ever since he was drafted into that war. All right. So here's the first misconception. All right. When they drafted him, they didn't send him to Vietnam, they sent him to Honolulu.
Okay.
So he was receiving dead bodies full of heroin. Okay. And we all know that. It's all in history. We all know that we were funding these wars we were creating war and taking people's natural resources from them. One of them was opium. And that's why John F. Kennedy, when he stopped that war, they killed him and they started another war to continue it. Because that's what the mob does. Anyway, moving on. There's a lot of theories that come with that. I'm just going off the basic facts that's in the record. So if you have that type of information and understanding that, I don't think that Joe Peterson I think he should be ranked very low as far as the amount of taxes that he pays, meaning he should be paying the more than any.
So what you're saying, draftees should pay less, is what you're saying.
No. I'm saying that whether he is a draftee or not, he went to Honolulu. He didn't fight shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
He was not at risk at all. He was living in the sunshine, and the only thing he did was, receive bodies and send supplies to the war. He wasn't on the front lines, right? So if anything, he was there he provided a service. So he should be paying a tax, but not be totally exempt.
Right. Well,
Because he didn't do shit. You understand what I'm saying?
No, he didn't.
His life was not on the line.
No, his life wasn't on the line because at any moment in time he could have been sent over there.
No. That was a permanent position.
Well, nothing's permanent in the military. Trust me on that.
When you know what details are, right?
Right. I've been on plenty.
The detail had an expiration date on it. And the expiration date is when they declared peace.
Right.
There's still not an expiration date on it. So that detail is still good to this day.
Well, there's actually
According to the
people who do
paperwork.
that job for a living. The mortuary folks, those people actually do that MOS, and that may have been his MOS. Was that not his MOS? Because if it wasn't his MOS,
That
then
was his, well, it turned into that, but that's not the point. When he got out of the military and he became a DEA agent. I wonder
Okay.
how do you think he became a DEA agent?
Well, I just find that topic weird. I've never heard that theory before, or that allegation before made about the Vietnam War.
Oh,
And
you
it's
should go figure it out because
well. Here's the thing, though, and I am a skeptic when it comes to conspiracy theorists. Now, when it comes to the government, I'm a little bit more lenient on the conspiracy. But I will say this:
it's not.
it would have been a soldier, or an airman, or a sailor, or a Marine, or someone that would have been packing those coffins with drugs. And
And bodies.
And I, for the life of me, just based on my experience and my experience alone, would say that we would never do that to a fellow person, a brother or sister in arms. I would refuse that order because that's an illegal order. That would never happen in the military that I knew. And it would not happen in the military that my father, who was a Vietnam vet, knew as well. Those people would not have participated in that, in my opinion. Because if you're sent over there to risk your life and fight for a country that and a population that didn't appreciate what you were doing, and coming back to that, why the fuck would you risk everything in your entire life to traffic drugs by putting that on your brothers and sisters who died beside you? I don't see that happening, man.
You don't see how we treat our vets and how terrible America has always treated their vets.
Right, but the vets.
Hold up. I let you get that out. So now I'm going to just tell basic facts that will lead up to a better understanding for you to grasp onto and look at the psychodynamics.
Facts to who?
Okay. Facts to you or anybody else that's listening to the fact that I am about to articulate for you.
Facts come from where, though?
A witness that knows him very well, that lived in the same neighborhood. They were drafted together, and this guy would come back stateside because they did give them breaks.
Hearsay. Gotcha. Go ahead then.
This ain't hearsay. What you're saying is hearsay. What this guy's saying is on paperwork. All right, and that's what he showed me. I was a skeptic. I was a skeptic too. Okay, so when they first caught them doing that, the DEA came in and had to make a case on it. And if you go and just Google DEA cases of wartime drug crimes, and you'll get some of that. Or you can go into somebody's Discord and go over to the WikiLeaks and look it up through there, and you'll find all kinds of documentation that was released to the public. And you'll find that stuff that has United States seals on it and the DEA investigations that they did on it. And the reason why I'm saying this is the guy that I'm talking about kind of explained to me how dirty this mayor was in Wyandotte. I didn't believe that this piece of shit was that low, to say that he fought the Vietnam War when he actually didn't fight one day.
Right.
Okay.
But I
and
think
to me, that's almost stolen valor.
But what I don't think you're getting, sir, is the fact that us veterans, we have a special bond with each other that is unbreakable. And I would never, and there's no evidence, in my opinion, at all, because I run in a lot of veterans groups myself.
Yeah.
There is no evidence. There is no evidence at all that would indicate that another soldier or airman or Marine, or even nowadays they have the Guardians and all that, those folks who watch their brothers and sisters take a bullet, whether it be for freedom or not, they are not going to pack those caskets with drugs. I'm sorry, man. I
Okay,
just
for
do
the
not
argument, for
believe that.
argument's sake, we'll agree to disagree. That
That would
and
be like
I'll
packing your
chalk
own
it up.
mother's coffin with drugs. Would you
Okay,
do that?
cool. But that don't mean you win the debate. That only means that you
I'm
made a
not
point.
debating you, sir.
There's
I'm
no
just telling you
debate.
what
Well, no,
I know.
there is a debate here. I believe opposite of what you believe.
Oh,
Okay,
of course. Yeah.
so
that's
so
fine.
the debate.
We're not
is
trying to convince you to the opposite. You're trying to convince us. Just by the
exactly.
way.
So that's why I'm
Well,
calling it.
that's not
So
a
now,
debate. That's,
hold,
you're
wait,
trying to talk at
us,
us. You're trying to talk
us,
at us.
us.
Yeah, me and Tat.
Who's us?
Us. The people you're speaking to right now. What the fuck are
Okay,
you
all
talking
right.
about?
I'm talking to everybody, not just you guys. So remember, don't speak for the people in chat. Just
Hey
speak for
man,
you.
calm down. Just go ahead and continue to say what you're saying.
You really don't need to tell me what to do, dude.
Oh, okay. I'm
Okay,
so
good.
sorry, Wolverine. I'm so
All is
sorry.
well.
Why
Can
don't
we
you
move
go
on
ahead
now?
and continue on
Can we
preaching
move
your
on?
shit
Can we
at us?
move
Go
on
for it.
with
I'm
Let's
me?
not
hear it.
angry. I'm not angry.
I'm not
at
angry at
anybody.
all either, man. I don't know what you're
Can we
talking
move
about.
it?
You got butt hurt real quick, dude.
Whoa, now he's gaslighting me. Anyway, moving on. I was
You
conceding
are
to the
a
fact.
fucking chump,
Are you
dude.
done? Are you done?
I'm not done. I'm never done. I'll never be done. You can never make me done, man. That's what happens.
All is
I'm not-
well. All is
I'm
All
well.
is
not
well.
angry.
All is
Karen,
awesome.
Karen,
All
I'm
is
going to move
awesome.
on.
Life
I'm
is
going to move on
beautiful.
by
It is
saying
lived
I'm going
really
to
cool.
agree
I
to
love it. I
disagree.
think
I'm
that
going
it
to
is
agree
a
to
beautiful
disagree.
day, and I think
And I'm
life
going to
is
concede
beautiful.
to the fact
And I
that,
think
oh
that
boy,
you just
I'm going to
keep
concede to the
wanting to
fact
push
that, oh
it. You
boy,
can push all
did
you want.
say
It's
that
all
this
good.
was
Keep
a,
on saying what you want to
this
say.
was
We'll
a
listen.
hearsay matter, and
All
I'll
good,
concede to
man.
that
I
fact.
love life.
You done, little girl?
Oh, I'm done, little
Man,
girl.
the only thing you're missing
You're
is
such a man. You're
if you
such a
just turn,
man.
if you turn
I
your
bow
freaking
down to
pom
your
poms, I guarantee it. I'd
manliness.
see some
You're
pom poms.
such a man.
Pom poms,
I
dude.
love
You're
you.
being
You're such a man.
disrespectful.
Keep on
I didn't
manning me up.
disrespect
You're
you.
such a man. Go ahead.
I didn't disrespect
Manning
you.
me
I
up.
just
You're such a
stated a
man. I
fact.
love
You're not
man.
speaking
Yeah,
for
you're
everybody
man.
in
Go
the
ahead.
fucking
You're
chat.
manly man.
See, you're showing
Go
your
for it. You're a
bias.
manly man.
You're showing
You're
your
a manly
bias. I
man.
don't
It's
even
all
care
good.
what your
Yeah, it's
name
all
is. I
good.
won't
You're
even
just a
look at
manly
it.
man. And I like men. Yeah.
Let that little
Go
girl
ahead.
keep
It's all
talking.
good. You could just be a man.
No, you're entitled to your opinion, sir, and I never denied that. I think that you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to what you think the truth is. That's your right. But I'm telling you, based on my actual experience in the actual military, I would not find that even a remote possibility.
Yeah, I understand. And that's what I was conceding to earlier when you said hearsay. I was,
I never said hearsay.
no, you did. You did say
I
hearsay.
that.
I did not say that.
I said
Okay,
that.
well, here that, like I said, I wasn't looking. I'm
But
not looking.
I do back that point though. That in my opinion, it is hearsay.
Okay, so the hearsay, what I was trying to concede to before I was rudely interrupted by the pom poms.
Pom-poms
It is
shake
here.
heavy,
It
man.
is
They
hearsay.
shake loudly,
Are you
too.
butthurt? Are you still talking?
They shake heavy.
You're
They shake
butthurt. This
loudly.
dude, this dude's butthurt. Man, are you so
Go for
butthurt?
it,
You're
man.
not
It's
gonna
all
let
good,
nobody
dude. You just
talk.
keep on going.
Here, I'm gonna mute.
Keep on talking.
Well, I think a discussion's fine, but I think that when you involve people who were in the military and understands the dynamic that exists in there, not everybody in the military gets along, just like any other family. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't get along with each other, but the one thing that we do hold dear is the people that are serving with us. We may not even agree with the wars that we're fighting in. We may not agree with what's going on at all, political wise or anything, but we are the ones that are thrown into the fucking meat grinder to face that the repercussions of what our politicians do. And because of that, there's no way in hell that I believe a veteran would do something to support a government that is trying to gain monetarily out of packing.
Are you talking about a current? Are you talking about a person that's already went and fought a war after the fact? Or are you talking about the present time person that is actually in the fight back in the 1970s?
I'm talking about anybody who's ever served.
You're saying that nobody would ever commit an evil act like that?
Maybe one or two people, but it's not going to be as widespread as you make it appear to be.
Guess who's back?
Okay, all is well.
Back again.
That's cool. That's
I'm
cool.
back.
Oh, there's somebody.
I'm talking to all my friends. How's
Hi,
everybody
Tim.
doing today?
Oh, we're doing great, man.
Are you?
I'm doing
All
great.
right. Well, you know what? Since the panel's filling up with
how are you
lames,
doing?
Gregory, you have a great day. I have a lot of things to do, and I don't got
Have a
time
good
to
day,
argue
sweetheart.
with little girls.
Kick rocks,
Have a
sweetheart.
good day. Bye bye.
Goodbye, sweetheart. Kick rocks.
Well, because
Yeah.
I disagreed
I hope
now. I'm a little
everyone's
girl.
having a good
I
day.
didn't-
Yeah.
I'm
I
sorry
didn't-
that
No, that
asshole
was
came in
most
here.
definitely directed to me.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry that
I
guy
never
came
did
in here,
anything
people.
disrespectful. I just had a conversation.
No,
that's
look,
all.
that I could tell you about that fucking guy that he likes to cuss out ladies when they disagree or support people that he doesn't support. I know that for a fact. So he's a fucking piece of shit, in my opinion, man.
Right
You have no
now,
right to talk to ladies in that way. You don't have a right to talk to people in that way.
Yeah.
In my
in
opinion.
my experience,
Oh, you
I
mean-
have seen him all come in, and he's usually a hostile witness. I would
Yeah.
call it.
Absolutely, that's what.
We'll have to talk about him, and he'll get dealt
Yeah.
with. Don't worry, guys.
Right. But other than that, I mean, I'm willing to have, like I've said before in the past, I'm willing to talk about things that somebody disagrees with me on and be fine with it. But
Unfortunately, he's not. He's not
No,
open-minded.
yeah,
He's
my
one-
point to him was that he was coming in saying it was facts and
Yeah.
it's hearsay. It is
Yeah.
not fucking facts. It is hearsay from another
if it were
person.
fact, do you not think that would be huge?
Oh, it would be
fucking
so. It
news?
would be fucking
Like-
really. Of course, it
like,
would,
if that was
especially in the
fact,
community.
If that was fact,
let's move on. Forget that.
I guarantee you, it wouldn't be. Let's
Let's
not
move on to
big
another
news.
subject.
Okay, what would you like to talk about, sir?
Let's talk all about questions for my interview this Saturday.
Questions
There
for
you
your
go.
interview. Okay,
Yeah.
what would you
That's-
like me to ask
What I
you?
did for the
I'm
chat.
just kidding.
What would you like me to ask you? No,
Hey, Greg,
I think
Gregory,
Go
why
ahead.
don't you do like a practice run,
that's a good idea.
like on STC
Yeah,
or TAPS?
my wife said it's called
Oh,
a
yeah,
mock
good idea,
interview.
Yeah. After the broadcast, yeah, very good idea, Tim.
It is. That is a good idea.
Yeah. How come we still the chats and SEC? How come?
You're gonna, one thing you're gonna have to practice is putting that damn mic closer to your face.
Listen.
Oh, I hear you. They won't be able to hear you that clearly, dude.
I hear you.
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
you go.
Chats. Thank you. No, you behave. I tell you what I feel on you. SEC.
No, look, I want to make this as good and professional as possible if we can. You're gonna have to be very clear. Just like close to the mic at this way.
And speak slow. Speak slow. That's my biggest advice because people love when you speak slow.
Don't listen to him in any fucking way. That is bad advice,
No, trust
Gregory.
me, I don't listen to Tats.
Good.
Yeah, but when you speak, what I really mean is if you speak
Yeah.
quickly, a lot of times it gets
Well,
lost.
No,
sometimes.
now
Because
that
he
actually
does have an
good.
accent.
Yeah,
Okay, hold on. How you
that's
doing?
actually good advice. That is
How you
good.
doing, Tats?
And that's
Don't
not
act like you don't
hearsay.
hear them. What the
Bastard.
fuck?
Yeah, Tats.
What? I hear you.
Okay, I said, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Like this, better like that?
Wait. Are you interviewing me today?
Yes. Oh
Okay.
my God.
I missed
Oh
it.
my
I missed all of
God.
that.
He missed the bus on that one, Gregory.
Yeah, I
It
know.
completely
Oh my
passed me
God.
by.
He was getting old.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
retake. 3,
Okay,
2,
and
1,
2, 1, action. Okay.
It's like the
Hello,
Okay.
Tats.
Yeah, Tim's like the producer, director. He's getting us all back on track. Come on.
Okay.
Hi,
Tats,
Gregory. How
welcome
are
to
you
my-
today?
Good. How you get into oh my God.
one.
The music industry.
Yeah. How did you get into the industry?
Well, as a child, my parents used to listen to a lot of the old school rap and R&B and music like that. So I gained an appreciation for that type of music. And so as a child, from the very young age, all I wanted to ever be is a performer and to get on stage and be able to speak my truth through my lyrical music, lyrical message.
Oh.
And how do you meet STC Media?
Well,
Well, hold on. So, just for a tip on that, a good thing would be to respond to his. Okay, I
My
like
answer.
that. What type of music specifically? Or
Oh.
you could say, yeah, like good answer, or maybe
Oh,
even
What kind of
uh,
music do you like?
or throw an example of what you like,
I
too.
wouldn't throw a specific person in there. You need to be very broad so the
Yeah.
audience can and
Like I like jazz, or I like contemporary.
Actually, it's a little known fact because everybody wants to interject hearsay into my life as little D. I actually, a little known fact is I am a huge fan of country western.
Oh,
sweet.
okay. Who would be now? Because now I'm just asking you specifically. Who's my wife wants to know who?
Wait, from like in real life?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just
No,
talking.
You're a
I'm
liar. You're a liar. He's just
I'm
playing
not
the game.
lying. I'm just playing.
I know.
I'm just playing a role.
You got me confused. Look, how about I'm going to step back for a second and let you guys just do the
I'm just
interview.
acting it out. I'm
Tim
not.
is running it. I'm
Back
just
to the
gonna be a
interview.
spectator.
Gregory, 3, 2, 1, action.
Okay, what kind of
And we're
music do
back
you
from
like?
our commercial shenanigans. So what kind of music do I like? I love, it's a little known fact, but I do like the stylings of the country and western genre.
Oh, what's that? I never heard country music before.
You've never heard country music before? Well, for example, if you look up somebody like Toby Keith, I like to call him Big Fish Lips. He always spoke a truth to me that other music never was able to convey to me.
Oh, okay. Okay. How stupid. Oh, okay.
No, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
Maybe where?
it's just a casual conversation. That's all.
Yeah. What would you want to know next if you're just trying to get to know somebody? Because that's really what it's going to be. Is
Right.
We all want to know. A lot of the time, what we see is the persona that they're putting out there for everybody to see.
Once I interview them, my question comes up quickly. Like this, I don't think. Once people start interview, people, it comes up questions quickly. That's how I work.
You'll have you will have questions in front of you written down.
My brain is blank because I don't get used to doing like that.
You're in the hot seat and you're on the spot. Is what it is.
And you're actually not doing that bad for just being,
You know what I would suggest is that this is like when you meet somebody for the first time. So you're trying to befriend somebody. You see somebody that you may have an interest in, and you are now just asking them questions as a friend.
Yeah, where did they grow up? Maybe
exactly, that kind of thing.
Yeah, you can even add. It doesn't all have to be about the music. Yeah. They'll of course will dive into that, but a lot of it, like I was saying, this is a good opportunity for people to know the real them.
And as a matter of fact, a great initial question is, so what environment? How did you grow up? What kind of family did you have? How many brothers and sisters? That kind of thing.
Right, that's a good one. It is.
Yeah.
Okay, let me interview STC. Okay, STC.
He would be better to interview because he knows more about the subject matter than I do, actually.
I don't answer questions. So
yeah. STC
oh damn, you're fucked.
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, sir.
Why do you know Taskful? Why?
Because my wife, when I married her, unfortunately, she came with the baggage of family that I could not choose.
Right.
And how old is Tats?
He is older than me, but I am older than him by a year or two.
That's not the question. How
old? He's 73 and I'm 73 and a half, but 72.
Right.
And is Tats a sweetheart or a crybaby?
Actually, I'll tell you this, man. He is much softer than he comes off. He is
Are you
actually
gonna
very.
ask the rapper that, Gregory? Seriously?
No,
we're
I'm
trying
not.
to do. We're trying to do a rapper
I thought this
interview.
was a mock run.
Right.
You're not
Right.
gonna
That's
talk
what
to
I
a
was
rapper
saying.
like that. He'll be at your front door beating your ass, dude. Can't do that.
Right.
Sure. Well, you know what though? That's not far.
You know
Or
what I'm
that's
saying?
not untrue.
I know.
These
But
are good. These are good guys, but yeah, probably
Yeah.
not there.
I will ask questions. How long have we doing music business? Do you like doing this? Do you do like for a living or do it for fun?
Yeah, sure. Those those right there, great
Yeah,
questions. And see that right there, I was like, what, 5 questions that you just came off in a
yeah,
couple seconds, you know? So those type of things. And in those questions, you can actually elaborate to more
yeah.
things, you
I
know.
would I would also add a couple of 1A questions only because your audience is going to be of the 1A genre.
Oh yeah, I will ask him if you, beside doing the video, do you ever see like A1 videos? You know?
Yeah.
Sure, we can. I would. That is a good question. We can see what type of relation that they have with our community, and then we can bring that into ties of how their living is in the 1A community. The
Right.
freedom of speech is the way their livelihood.
Because
So
when I come to an auditing channel or something like that, I don't want to just hear about music. I want to hear about the 1A and how it relates to what I'm interested in.
right, you know, so
Right.
music, how does that relate to us in our
Yeah.
community, which is kind of your supporters, your fan base right now, heavy is the A1 community, which you're not. That you're so much bigger than that, which is I like how we're going to get into the music thing here and hopefully others, you
Yeah,
know,
because
all
in a
kinds
way
of
it's
subjects,
good because the
food.
A1 wants to know like, wait a minute, he loves A1. Let me check his channel. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, if you
I
don't
think
mention it, there's
just,
what's going on here, you know?
just to bring up, or since I said the food thing too, I can bring in chefs, man. I know people when I was out getting cards, I know owners of businesses, you know, these concepts that they created, food trucks and stuff like that. Those I think would be great interviews. Also, it would help. They're just now starting out. Their name, you know, they're really eager to get out there. Just like you, I think it can all benefit and help. So it just widens your not just music, not just 1A, not just food, like so many different fucking things, you know.
I mean, one good question would be like, who inspired you
Yeah, that's
to
a great.
do
Yep.
Yeah, who is
to do
fine, okay.
music? Yeah, who
Yep.
inspired you? And who would you like to go on tour with? What is there a bigger band, a bigger group that you would like to tour with if you once you know make it to that level? You know, what band would you like to go on tour with?
That's
You know,
that's
something
a
like
good one
that.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually that one there is usually when you're trying to start off, freshly starting off, man, you always have that dream. All I want to do is perform with or open for or something
Right.
like that, or collaborate with or do something like them or something like that. You know, always being yourself, of course, but there's usually a push, a drive.
Oh yeah.
Man, if I could just do it with one person, this is the person I'd
Right.
collab with.
Right. And I'm sure he would probably pick Toby Keith.
You know he would, of course. You know,
Yeah.
of course. You know, I wonder, man. I'm very interested actually into all those types of questions because I bet you it's more or less not a lot of. I wonder, man. I bet you it's not a lot of hip hop inspiration. You know, I bet you it's a
Hey
lot of that
honey,
fucking
welcome
old
back.
school, like
Oh, a
just
lot of it
what
is,
my
yeah, probably.
parents fucking listen to shit.
Right.
You know.
Well, most kids when they grow up, that's what they
Yep,
hear at first.
exactly.
Yeah,
And
they
I
just
think it's interesting to watch the jump from that to the thing that they do, you know, and it's like you can almost hear the semblance in it, but semblance, I can't remember. But anyway, you can almost hear that yeah, the resemblance, the inspiration out of it.
Hey Arrow, you don't ask artist, what are you gonna what are you gonna do with your $1 million? You don't ask an artist, what are you gonna do with $1 million? That's bad.
I'm
Isn't
trying to
it?
decipher what Leroy's Freedom's saying right now.
Yeah, I was
Squirrel.
trying to I was
Squirrel.
actually that's funny. I was too. I think that you know. So Jerry Robinson, man, he's got lyrics in one of his
Who's
songs.
Jerry Robinson? Never heard of him.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, he's a fantastic artist, dude. I really like him a
I don't
lot.
listen to music, to be honest with you.
Well, yeah, you know, well, you're busy a lot, but you should, dude. It opens up things sometimes. But in one of his songs, he's got a lyric that says, with the money that he's gonna pass up on the Benz and buy his crew a Sprinter van. And the whole thing is like he doesn't want to just keep his money to himself. He's going to spread it out through his crew, you know, through his people.
That's a good
And
question. Sean Little just asked.
I think that isn't a bad question to ask. What would you do with your first million? I don't think maybe that's specific, but I do think that if you are in a position to be, you know, extremely wealthy, is there something that you want to do other than music? Is there support, or I don't know, you know, like Lil Wayne, I think, didn't he fucking build a whole neighborhood or some shit, dude?
Who?
Lil Wayne, I think, or something like that. I think
You know, I like Lil Wayne actually.
that's cool because I like him too, man. I'm
I like
pretty
Lil
sure he
Wayne.
dumped a shit ton of fucking money in a community, the community he grew up in. I
Hey,
think.
man, Harvey.
I like Lil Wayne's story too, by the way.
Yeah.
I like his
Okay.
story. I like how he was and he is believe it or not, pro law enforcement, which isn't always a bad thing when it comes to what his
How you
experience was,
doing,
because
bro?
it was a
Breaking
cop
down.
who saved his life.
Well, they used police for their security, man. They can't
Right.
be shunning out the fucking cops all of
Oh,
a sudden,
yeah.
dude.
No, I get it.
Yeah, they're in a big ass show and a crowd gets rough and they're like, yeah, remember that shit that you were saying? Fuck the police.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Well, no, I always liked Lil Wayne. I'm kind of a fan of Lil Wayne. I like his older stuff more than I like his newer stuff, though.
And dude, I can't believe that I haven't even heard anything new-ish by him, but I think Dedication 5 is one of my favorite albums that he did.
Actually, the reason why I know anything about Lil Wayne is because my son was a huge fan of Lil Wayne.
Oh, that's cool.
So I used to listen to a lot of stuff. You know, I would just hear it blaring from his fucking bedroom, and I just started developing an appreciation for Lil Wayne. So,
you mean no? Yeah, you
Ritz is the shit. Ritz is the shit too. Go ahead, Gregory.
You mean Lil Alo?
What's that?
Lil Alo, huh?
Lil Alo? Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Lil Wayne.
I don't know why I always tease him. I don't know why. Okay, go on.
Well, I was gonna say that just specifically.
Who's the guy who goes bang bang all the time?
It's
I like
Lil
that guy
Wayne.
too, whatever that guy is. Bang bang. I don't know.
Gang, gang.
Hold
Bang,
on, hold on.
bang. All the fucking time. I don't remember his name right now, right this second, but I like him too.
Gang, gang.
Oh, why is that? I got it in my head and I can't.
You know what I'm talking
fucking say
about,
it.
though?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I don't remember the damn name of it though.
And he says it just like bang bang. He says it just like that.
Yeah, he does. He says bang bang.
What's up going by you now?
Because I would just go back past
Good
my
to
son's
see
room
you.
sometimes, and I would just go bang bang.
It's hilarious, dude.
Good to see you, brother.
Hey, you know, okay, well, one thing though,
Especially if he has a chicken there.
we do need to get a poster. I don't think we, at least like me and you, maybe.
Well, send me that artwork
Babe.
and send me. I would appreciate it, sir, if you sent me something that is that I like that artwork there, but send me something that might be. Do they have like a symbol or anything like that? Or
I'm gonna message him right now. I'm gonna see if there's
or maybe
anything
some
that-
new artwork that they.
Hey, listen, I'm ready. I came with receipts. Gregory, are you ready to debunk these two idiots? I just went into the
Why am I now an idiot? Because
I went into the Library of Congress and I found the presidential fucking shit. Now, do you guys want to hear the facts, or do you want to let these guys with their little pom poms?
I've never
Listen to this little bitch. TC, no wonder that's why you failed on your channel, homie. That's why you don't have a channel. Run your DS.
I was nothing but respectful to you, sir. I mean, hey.
Bang bang.
Wow.
Bang bang.
Mm.
Yep.
Ooh, is there a new song by King ISO? It's called Young. Oh, it's out tomorrow, dude. I am stoked. King ISO's got a new song.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm not.
My internet
Bang,
failed
bang,
on me.
bang,
So,
bang. Good. It
I'm
should
just going to
fail.
sit here
You
and just
failed
like,
on you too.
see this
Actually, you
this
failed.
dude
You
right here
failing on
has the
yourself,
audacity.
man.
Hey,
You failing
Jonathan,
on
they didn't
yourself.
see the facts that you just brought up
Fail,
in the
buddy.
hearings that you just
Nobody
brought up.
wants to hear that.
Yeah, I know you're a little
Yeah,
bitch.
you're a little bitch.
Why don't you
Oh.
come to my channel and I'll
Sure.
tear you a
Oh,
new
I'll come to your
asshole.
channel. Like I'm so
Okay,
scared to come
Come
to
on,
your
come to my
channel.
channel. Yeah, so what?
What
So
do you
that way
think
I don't
this
have
is?
that
What
way
is
because
this? What are you, a
Gregory
telephone
ain't
tough
gonna do
guy?
nothing.
Are you a telephone tough guy?
Gregory ain't doing nothing about you
You're a telephone
disrespecting
tough
me. So if you
guy.
come to mine,
I'm not
I'll turn you up
disrespecting
and
shit. You're
I'll
nothing but
treat
a
you like the
fucking
little bitch
punk,
that you
dude.
are. You're a
Yeah,
little
okay, you
bitch,
little
dude.
bitch. Oh, okay.
That's all you are is a little
Yeah,
bitch.
you're nothing, dude. You are nothing. You
Says the
like to
little
fucking,
guy.
you
Says the
like
little
to
guy.
fucking yell at women, dude. You are nothing but a piece of
Now
shit.
there he goes with the gaslighting. Bring a receipt
That
up.
ain't gaslighting. That's facts, you dumb bitch, which I have.
Bring it
fucking
up.
have. I've
Bring it
seen the
up.
shit that you say, you dumb
What was you
motherfucker.
tail chasing? Was
Order.
you tail
Oh, yeah,
chasing?
tail chasing. Yeah,
Order.
okay.
Is that what-
Yeah,
Guys,
sure.
enough.
Gregory says enough.
Enough is enough. I'm not tired of this. Okay?
Yep.
Ruben, enough. Don't call my mods, head mods, names like that. Please. Okay?
Sound just like a cop to me.
Well,
I
it's
want
his rules,
everyone
his channel,
in
his
my
rules, you know.
channel. We have to be this. They're not don't call anybody names. My channel is different than other channels. I don't want people just with my head mod or anybody. Let's talk nicely. If you guys can't, if you can't, then leave. That's it.
And I
That's
can
my rule.
respect that. I can respect that. I just don't like, when me and Tet was speaking on that, I didn't realize who was speaking underneath him when they said it was hearsay. And I had to rethink that. And I was conceding to that. You know what? Even though the guy that was there, which I don't know nobody else that was in Vietnam, neither was nobody on this panel. Okay. And you guys probably wasn't even born then. But the point I'm making is that person that told me this stuff and gave me that information for me to follow up on made me realize the tyrant that was running that city is stolen valor. He stole valor from those guys that busted their ass over there and put their ass on the line and was fighting for our country. That was doing what they were supposed to, as this guy accepted bodies. And I just didn't think it was fair to the people. And I was bringing out information on a person that was totally a tyrant, that I know that as a tyrant. And the only reason why I haven't redressed him is because he died last year. That's the only reason why I didn't. And I know for a fact in the hearings, I just pulled up a bunch of receipts on it, okay, where they got caught and there was actually DEA evidence that they were bringing in heroin and opium. Okay. And that is a fact.
By what
And I'm
manner?
not saying that anybody that you, Tat, I'm not saying that anybody that you know, anybody that you respect was in that. I'm not disrespecting vets at all. What I'm trying to tell you is that they're called mercenaries now, okay, that were fighting for our country then and that worked for the CIA, that brought up into this shit and had a lot to do with the bullshit that was going on in Thailand as well. And actually the CIA, that whole op that was going on was actually working against American soldiers that kind of got a bunch of them killed because they had to keep the peace in the region. And the only way to do that was it's like that cartel.
So
They
what I'm
run
trying to
cities
understand
and shit.
is this the CIA operation now, is what you're saying?
No, there's just a lot of investigations that run parallel and concurrent with this one.
So who were the participants is what I'm asking.
Huh?
Who were the participants?
With disrespecting Gregory, dude. Just stop. If you can't stop respecting Gregory, then get off. I'm not here to argue with you, man. So I'm having a respectable conversation with Tat right now.
Don't talk to Tim Dollar. That's finish your story, okay?
Anyways, I didn't, like I said, I didn't come here to argue. I was just kind of agreeing with what you were saying in the ranks. And then I remembered what a guy that I mean, I have a lot, his whole wall was full of all his buddies he was in combat with. And I asked him about that Joe Peterson, and he gave me the lowdown on that piece of shit. And, you know, and how he became a DEA agent. I'm assuming because of all the investigations that he was involved in while he was bringing in these bodies, I think he probably flipped on them. And, you know, now that he has combat experience because they taught him that, he, you know, and works for the government, that was the perfect way to get into the agency. A lot of mercenaries became agents for the FBI, CIA, you name it. That's where they get them all. Most of them are recruited. The majority of them, in my opinion, are recruited from the military.
Well, I mean, I'll have to research it on my own, to be honest with you. But
Okay, that's cool.
I don't mind researching it. And if you're right, you're right. But I don't believe it's right now. Is all I'm saying.
Okay. Well, we can agree to disagree. I'm not trying to control the way you think. You know what I mean? I was just having a conversation with you, and
Right,
I kind of agreed with what you were saying. Anybody that fought for this country, I don't think they should pay one iota of taxes, let alone I think they should get breaks on everything as far as like the amount that they pay the government, period, anything that they pay into the government, like tags. They should have some type of discount on that. Anything that like getting help with any type of medical care, all that should be paid for by the United States government. But as you know, and as you've all seen, including everybody in chat, y'all know that they have really dogged the people that have went and fought for this country.
No, that's always happens. That always happens. It doesn't matter what war we're talking about.
Guys, I'm going to have to end this. I have an emergency.
Oh,
Right
okay.
now,
Are you okay?
Are you all right, man?
Yeah. I'm okay.
All right, Gregory.
Yeah.
See you later, brother.
All right, man.
I
Take
will
care,
be
man.
back as soon as possible. Okay.
Keep us updated.
Okay.
All right, you take care of yourself.
Okay. Bye bye.